I started this because I realized that alcohol hasn't just become a habit, it's actually become a part of who I am. And part of it scares me the most about this is I think I like myself better while I'm drinking. Now, I'm not trying to make an excuse. I am definitely having no drinks today. That is not just the plan, but the promise for today. Today should not be a difficult day with that. With that said, when I drink, I become a lot more outgoing, a lot more conversational, and oddly enough, a lot less moody. I'm hoping that the moodiness is just from not drinking and that it'll eventually adjust. It's been years since we haven't drank, so I actually don't know what my mind does with weeks off of alcohol. And I'm actually a little excited to find out. With that said, a small part of why I continued drinking early on was the fact that I found myself chatting with the person next to me, chatting with the bartenders, and being kind of an outgoing person for really the first time in my life. I've always been highly introverted, and we moved here and all of our friends laugh whenever I say that like, you're an introvert? There's no freaking way. You're always talking to everybody and always outgoing. Now, that's true because we're always at the bar. So that's definitely a concern, is if I stop drinking, do I not like the person that I am? The person that I was years ago, before drinking, was extremely shy and never wanted to go out. We're out 5-6 days a week. It's kind of ridiculous how much we're out. I think I figured out that almost 50% of our budget here is eating out. Actually, it's over 50% is drinking out, not even eating out, because we don't eat out that often. This is so ingrained in us and so a big part of our habit that Sam, my wife, told me yesterday, hey, do you believe that we didn't have a drink the day before? Like, she was so surprised about it. I hadn't realized that yesterday was actually 2 days without drinking. The day before was just a travel day though. We had to get up crazy early, get to the airport, flight was delayed, got to the layover, our next flight was delayed. And then we got home, we were exhausted, we were 3 hours behind time. So like, I hadn't realized we hadn't had a drink that day, but that was such a big thing to my wife to go, wow, we hadn't had a drink that day. So that reinforces the fact that I think doing the right thing here by this dry June, even though it's May, trying to make some changes here and see where it goes. Now, I want to hit this. I am not promising sobriety forever. Not even sure if I want sobriety forever. I just know that I want no drinks today. And the end goal is no drinks through June. But I can't control, well, right now I can't control what happens a few days from now. So we got easier days now. Let's control them today. Yesterday was the first day without any drinks, or I guess it was technically the second, but the first day in our home environment. It was easy. I just made the same drinks I always do without alcohol in them. And to be honest, didn't notice a huge difference. Productive day, but no more so than usual. Got a whole bunch of stuff done. Anyway, that's my story today. On my way to the grocery store to pick up some food, and we will follow up with who's this we? I will talk to none of you again tomorrow.